The left becomes unhinged if you point out that American voters are being replaced by Democratic Party loyalists from other countries. In the fall of 2018, a columnist for the New York Times wrote a piece that was literally entitled, "We Can Replace Them." Thanks to demographic change, the author noted with hearty approval, the state of Georgia will soon be controlled by Democrats. Quote, "The potential is there. Georgia is less than 53% non-Hispanic white," end quote. They tell you that demographic replacement is an obsession on the right. No, it's not. In fact, it's the central idea of the modern Democratic Party because it's their path to power.
In a couple of presidential cycles, you'll be on election night, you'll be announcing that we're calling the 38 electoral votes of Texas for the Democratic nominee for president. It's changing. It's going to become a purple state and then a blue state.
And then a blue state.
Because of the demographics, because of the population growth of folks from outside of Texas.
Kamala Harris's response only makes sense if you believe that the millions of foreigners breaking our laws to live here are future Democratic voters. A nation's leadership class admitting they hope to replace their own citizens? It seems grotesque. Go to the Anti-Defamation League's website sometime. With historically high birth rates among the Palestinians and a possible influx of Palestinian refugees and their descendants now living around the world, the ADL explains, Jews would quickly become a minority within a binational state. It is unrealistic and unacceptable, the ADL continues, to expect the state of Israel to voluntarily subvert its own sovereign existence and nationalist identity and become a vulnerable minority within what was once its own territory, end quote. Democracy, 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 screams the Twitter mob, even as the votes of the people who were born here decline steadily in value, diluted and increasingly worthless like the US dollar. Middle-class Americans become less powerful every year. They have less economic power, and thanks to mass immigration, they now have less political power. The leaders making these changes have no sympathy for their victims. They blame the country for its own suffering. You always hate the people you hurt. That's all true. Every honest person knows that it's true. As long as we're here, we're going to keep saying it out loud.